Yo, nigga, I'm dead. I'm gonna stroke my dick in your face, you bitch ass nigga.
This a chop sway type beat fuck nigga.
Maybach music.
Welcome back to another episode of Chop Sway. I'm your host, Chop Sway. Oh my god, this is the first time you see my face in a minute, huh? Yeah, we on phone camera quality right now. And I'm on a walk. Where to? Yo, fuck with a fit? No, you don't. No, you don't. But I just came off from recording like a full-fledged episode, 35 minutes and shit. The problem is I came off as first of all, it was like a full-blown manic episode, like a panic attack. No, not a panic attack, but it was a mental breakdown for sure. I'm gonna put my glove. It's how New York motherfuckers say that shit. How would they say it? Be like he's like, where my mother is dead brick out. It's dead brick outside. I ain't jacking it. Bro, I friendly reminder that I ain't a New York motherfucker. Nope. I'm from the burbs. I'm from the sticks. I'm from Westchester. I'm from 914. I will never claim that I'm not from the 914. I ain't from Westchester. I'm from Westchester, okay? But that mean I ain't pussy. We still got that. I'm just kidding. Nah, Westchester is a very, what's the word for soft? It's a very friendly place. It's a very friendly place. You feel me? I ain't from the trenches. I'm from, you feel me? I'm from up there. So, anyways, it was a full-fledged mental breakdown, and I was just like whining for a cool 35 minutes. And I value in being able to be completely honest and show people every side of myself, including the bad sides. Like I want you to see me at my lowest. Even at my lowest, I'm still a family guy. I still want you to see me in the pits of hell, you feel me? In the pits of mental fucking hell. But oh my god, is this snowing? I'm telling you, it was mad. And this is all I have. This is all I have on. This little fucking fleece. That's all I have on. I'm gonna get hypothermia, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But yeah. I want to be honest. I want to be my full self. Even the bad sides, I still want to protect on here. I still want to portray that on here. And just to show people, I ain't perfect. I'm not 100% all the time. I'm not clear and concise. I'm not thoughtful all the times. I lose my head, you feel me? I'm human. That's part of being a human, you feel me? And sometimes you gotta lose it. You can't be level-headed all the time. Nobody's level-headed 100% of the time, you feel me? They have their moments. Even the wisest guy, you feel me? So that's what that was, right? It was just 35 minutes of head loss. And the thing is, it was just me complaining. Who wants to hear 35 minutes of me complaining? If you do, let me know. If one person tells me they want to see that shit, I'll drop it. You feel me? I'll drop it. Just know it might get a little annoying. You feel me? Y'all remember my phobia being annoying. Is there a word for that? The phobia of coming off as annoying. The phobia of being told that you are annoying. You feel me? Let me know what the word for that is. First of all, let me know what the word for that is, because I that's what I have, right? But also let me know if honestly you want to see that 35-minute manic episode. You feel me? So yeah. But I was again, putting quality over quantity. I came out here taking a walk. You feel me? And I'm a lot more level-headed. I'm able to speak my mind more clearly. You feel me? Yeah, I'm still able to voice my frustrations, but it's more understandable. It's more easy to digest. You feel me? Because I feel like just blurting shit out in a manic state, it makes no sense. It literally does, because you know, you're fucking manic, you know, you're crazy, you're not thinking about what you say, you're just blurting shit out, bro. You're literally throwing up random words that, and the source of that is like frustration, you know. I was very visual in that shit. I was visually fucking frustrated. Who's to say I'm not right now? But I think I mellowed out a lot since then. But man, I loved like the view. Hold up, beep this. I loved the scenery of that last episode. It was like I went to like some fucking park, and like, what was it, like Jamaica Bay? I don't know, some shit like that. It was, I mean, I fucked with it. It was like at a beach. It was like at a beach. But yeah, no, I just, you know, today's episode is just more honesty. It's just more honesty. Like, shit, what are we gonna talk about today? How I'm a miserable person. Talk about that every time, but let's talk about it some more. You feel me? Because misery is the hot topic of honestly of my life right now. You feel me? I'm what more can I say than I'm a very fucking miserable person. Oh, actually, one update regarding my misery and all that, my mental state. I have been looking into like what I may or may not have as like disorder wise. As a New Yorker, you always gotta be scared when you see a fucking plane. When you see a plane coming a lot low. I mean, bro, I was there to see the towers collapse. You feel me? I feel like if you were alive, like, okay, first, if you remember 9/11, bro, you're like a decaying corpse at this point. You feel me? Like how's the afterlife? I don't know. But like, if you were alive during, let's say, like, maybe you were born in like 2000, you were born in 2001, right? You're a boomer. First of all, like, you're a boomer, bro. To me, you're a boomer, right? You're a fucking boomer, and you're banned from ever saying 6'7". You feel me? Like, I feel, bro, you 24, you 25. If you say 6'7", like, you know that one meme of the, I don't know, that one actor, like that old ass actor, and he has the skateboard around his shoulders, like, hey, what's up, kids? Like, that's what you look like saying 6'7", you feel me? As a 24, 25-year-old man, you feel, or person. Grown ass person saying 6'7". You know, I don't even say that shit. Now listen, I'm far younger. Okay, let me stop acting like I'm 16, okay? I'm a grown ass man. I am 20 years old, you feel me? I am the grown ass man. I am Unk. A lot of people in comments call me like Unk and shit. You know what? I'll own up to the Unk title. Yeah, I'm Unk. You know, and a lot of my life I've been scared of being Unk, right? Like, I've been scared of aging. I don't know who I think I am, fucking Peter Pan or some shit. But yeah, I've been scared of aging. I've been scared of responsibility. I've been scared of maturity, because I thought, in my younger years, I thought maturity would kill my imagination, you know? Because honestly, as a kid, imagination, that's all I really had, you know? Like, I was a very creative kid, and like, I was lonely as fuck even when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Like, so I really only had me and myself was full, you know, this vibrant creative kid. I'm like, once I mature, I'm gonna lose that. What am I gonna have once I lose that creativity? You know, because I thought that just came with maturity, you know what I mean? Because every mature person I knew as a kid, I saw them as just bland. But I don't think much, like, obviously I've matured since I was fucking 8 years old, right? But I don't think much my maturity has halted or has stunted my imagination. I just feel like people, when they're more when people mature, they feel like they have to like masquerade their imagination, or they have to like not subdue it, but I hide it. You feel me? Like, it's still there. You know, we all have our like inner child still within us, right? That never leaves. But people think like there has to be a middle ground between like still being able to be your inner child and being an adult. Because like, I don't know, people got it so wrong. Like, that's why people are fucking miserable, because they just completely shut out their inner kid, and they're just like, oh, they're all about that adulting shit. Like, no, bro. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now. America has a fentanyl crisis. So I've been watching a lot of Smiling Friends recently, because they be having they have this like this marathon. I don't know, but it's like the YouTube live stream. But they play a lot of the same episodes. Like, I've seen like the Brazil episode, right, where they go to Brazil. I've seen that shit at least like 6 times. Speaking of watching shit on YouTube, I'm pretty sure I've watched all of Young Sheldon on YouTube Shorts. Like, I'm pretty sure I've watched the whole show, because I'll find myself in like, dude, I don't know, bro. I'll find myself in this place where I'm just like chilling. I'm on Shorts, and it's just Young Sheldon after Young Sheldon, and I don't know why. I just sit there and I consumed that shit, bro. Like, you know, I thought I was one of these quote unquote free thinkers, you know. Like, I thought I'd broken out the Matrix. Nope, my Shorts feed keeps me brain dead, I'm not gonna lie. My brain gets turned into mush watching Shorts. There's like, and it's always the same ones too. It's like always the same scenes and shit. Like, the scene, you know, the Shorts where like Georgie is fucking selling the fucking Texas snow globes. Bro, I've seen the same fucking short 58 fucking times, and I eat it up every time. That's what I'm saying. When people say you're wise, you're so smart. No, I'm not, bro. I consume the same. Like, a smart, intelligent person wouldn't consume slop the same way I do. Feel me? A smart and intelligent person would have their emotions in check. I know. Speaking of emotions in check, bro. Okay, I don't want to talk about this. You know who, right? We know who, but like, said person, right? Okay, right? That chick, right? The chick. That's what we're gonna call her, the chick, right? I remember last night, like, she would always talk about, like, oh, I would love to be with someone who's like emotionally intelligent, and like, I was like, oh, then I'm in the wrong place, right? Like, because obvious, like, bro, look at me, bro. I'm an emotional mess. I'm confused as fuck. I'm just like I remain, like, as much as I grow in age, I still remain to be that confused and frustrated kid who just can't stop fucking complaining. You feel me? Who can't stop fucking whining about shit. I still remain to be that fucking kid, you know what I mean? And that can't communicate their problems properly because I'm so fucking I don't know. I don't know. I'm just ADHD, that's why, right? I let ADHD get the best of me. I don't got a full understanding of my emotions. I'd like to say I'm self-aware, but to be honest, is it really self-awareness, or is it just insane insecurity? I feel like insecurity is being able to pinpoint, being nitpicky about every flaw that you have. And that's me. Because then being self-aware, like, if I were like completely self-aware, I'd be able to pick out my positive qualities as well. But I can't, right? Like, what's one good thing about me? I would love to say, like, for example, I would love to say that I'm honest, and here I could genuinely say I am honest on Chop Suey. I'm 100% honest on Chop Suey. But when it comes to real life, I still do that pathological lying bullshit. Like, I think that's what it is, right? When you just lie for like no fucking reason, right? Over like anything, like you lie all the time over like little shit, or like whatever. You lie over whatever. Like, for example, the other day, right? I saw my cousin. I don't know if I explained this, but yeah, I did see my cousin. We were talking and shit. And he was asking me about chicks and shit, right? And I was like, wait, oh yeah, he was like, oh, like, you got you a chick? I was like, yeah, but we recently ended shit. And he was asking me about details about this chick, right? And I was like, oh, it was some like online shit though, right? It was some like online dating shit. And he was like, oh, did you ever meet her? And for some fucking reason, I was like, yeah, I did. Like, yeah, I saw her once. I never met this chick. I don't know. I've never met this person a day in my fucking life. You feel me? And I don't know why I told him that. Like why would, like, I guess I didn't want to make a fool out of myself, be like, I'm an online dater. But that's the truth, bro. That's the truth. For that one time, I was an online dater. I'm not doing that shit ever again, by the way. BTW, nah, bro. You gotta be from the same hood in Gary, Indiana, if you know you want to attain this. But no one wants to attain this. Why? Because who wants to date a undiagnosed and unmedicated bipolar person? I don't want to self-diagnose, but yeah. Did I get into that? You know, I've been looking into what disorders I have. One of them is bipolar. Like, I was looking at the symptoms of like bipolar disorder, and I was like, yo, that, like, the mood swings, I guess you could say like mania, right? The mania in bipolar is, I'm gonna go that way. No, I don't know why I came this way. Mania and bipolar disorder is like basically just being like fucking overly joyous, you know, overly happy, and then like right after being fucking insanely depressed. And high key, that be me as fuck. I go through, like, I have times, right, where dead ass, the world is perfect, life is the most precious thing ever, and I can't get a smile like to get wiped off face. You can fucking kill my parents right in front of my fucking eyes, but if I'm in a good fucking mood, my smile won't change at all. You feel me? I'll still be in a good mood, you know? But the polar opposite, oh man, when it's bad, when I'm in a depression, when I'm in a depressive state, bro, don't fucking talk. Like, bro, you try talking to me, I'll like tell you to, like, I'm not me, I swear. Like, I'll tell you to fuck off. Like, I'm not only am I like fucking rude as shit, I'm intolerable when I'm fucking depressed. Like, I do not want you near me. Like, I want nothing. I want nobody near me. I'll tell you to fuck off if you come in my face, right? I'm just the most moody bitch ever. And then, like, I don't trigger warning, right, on self-harm and shit. I don't encourage that shit. If you have thoughts of it, don't do it. It's never worth it. But yeah. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, dude, sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do have intent, like, when I get in a depressive state, I do have intentions to self-harm. I do have intentions to end my own life. I don't ever end up doing it though, because I don't know, like, even though I get down to that level, it's weird, I always keep a level of like self-respect. Like, for example, like, I don't want to cut myself because I don't want scars on my fucking arms. Like, that's literally the only reason why I don't do it. Not because, oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, you know, oh, blood, you know, I'm scared of blood. No, 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 no. It's literally just because I don't want scars on my arms. The reason I don't kill myself is I literally just be too fucking lazy to do that. I can't be fucking bothered to go fucking hang myself or however the fuck you kill yourself. Go get drugs and fucking OD. I can't be fucking bothered to. I'm just too fucking lazy to go in my own fucking life, you know? But yeah, like, it's not even like, but those things, the laziness and like the cosmetic, literally, I don't cut just for cosmetics. like, bro, but those two things, those are like such, what's the word? They're such non-negotiables. There's such roadblocks that I can never do. Like, don't worry about it though. I will never self-harm. I will never kill myself. But it's only because of those two. It's only because of those reasons though. It's not because I you know, oh shit, what are, you know, I don't kill myself because, oh, my parents and shit. The only time I did get away from jumping off, like from doing that, the only time that was a reason was the most, I've never attempted it. I've never even attempted. I've been close to making an attempt. I've never made an attempt though. Like, but there's like about 2 months ago, I was about to make an attempt. I was about to like jump off a bridge. And the thought of like leaving my younger cousin, EDU, and like alone in this world genuinely broke me. Like, that was the only time I was considerate of someone else in a like, yeah, I don't, that's another thing. When I'm in a depressive state, I'm not considerate of nobody else. I'm the only person on the planet type shit, you know what I mean? So, but magically I started thinking about my cousin. Like, I can't do that. And not even my parents, my fucking cousin, you know, because, you know, he has his moments too. He has his sad moments, and I'm like, oh shit, if I go ahead with this deed, I don't want him to spiral even further, you feel me? So I was surprisingly me, I was considerate of him, and I didn't fucking do it. That was the only time I've had consideration for other human beings in a depressive state, you know? That's the only time I've ever had a thought of another person while I was depressed. Yeah, so, and like the thing is, there's the transition between the two is like there's no it's just immediate effect, right? And I was telling my dad about this, and he was like, this is why I'm saying, like, I love my dad to death. I love him a lot, right? Like, he really is my best friend. But he's not the most reliable person to go vent to, because he can't relate, because first of all, he didn't even grow up in this country, okay? He never grew up in the States. He grew up in Ecuador. Okay, this man grew up in Ecuador back in the 80s and 90s. That's like that's literally comparing fucking Jupiter to Earth, you feel me? Those are two different planets. Those are two different worlds, completely different, like damn near polar opposites, you feel me? So he just can't relate, like, at all, like at all. So sometimes that's not the most reliable. Sometimes he's not the most reliable source of. I feel like in those times, like when I go vent to somebody, I'm looking for like more comfort than like a solution. I'm looking for like comfort. Someone to be like, just nod their head yes, and be like, understood. Thing is, he genuinely can't understand. He's got the same problem as me, where he's got to be honest, bro. He's got to be honest. So he'll just like be like, you wildin'. So like when I told him like I have those like crazy mood switches, he was just like, you just going through a phase. Maybe he's right though. Maybe he's right, because remember, he has more life. Like, you know, maybe it is just a phase. I don't fucking know. So leave it down in the comments if you think I'm just going through a phase or I'm genuinely bipolar. But yeah, God, my throat hurts a lot. That was a lot of rambling. What else? I mean, I know I have ADHD. I think and how it affects me exactly, it fucks with my, honestly, all I know about my ADHD is that if it affects my focusing. That's the only way I see it affect me. Now, and how else is, ADHD also makes me overthink things, so like so I don't end up getting shit done, God. Surprisingly, I'm not even that cold. Surprise, y'all fuck with the fit? Surprise, did I already ask? You didn't fuck with the fit. Anyways, yeah, like all over, like I'll want to do this one thing, but I overthink it like over and over, and before you know, the day's over. You feel me? I can't do that thing no more. So yeah, that too. Those two things but I'm sure it affects me in other ways. Because no way am I miserable only because of that. You know what I mean? No way I'm not miserable just because I can't focus and I'm an overthinker. So like maybe the bipolar conspiracy is true. You know what I mean? Maybe I really am. Who knows though? Who knows? What else? Should I drop the location as if I'm on like a live stream or something? Bro, hold up, I'm really disappointed that last episode came out how it did, because I really wanted it to work. But I was just like way too manic. Again, like all it takes is just like one person be like, yeah, actually I want to see it, I'll drop it, fuck it. But the glasses was a bad idea. I wanted to bring this with as like a joke, but I can't see with them on. So anyways, what else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, like it's just a shame because I don't know, for some reason, like I like the aesthetic of like the old ass camera, I like recording on the old camera. I like editing with the old, I don't know, with that quality. I like that quality. I don't like this iPhone quality, because then it just makes me look like every other bitch, but I am every other bitch. I'm lathering my waves, bro. Holy shit, bro. I don't know. Also, I wanted to address, yes, that's one other thing. What else did I want to, like, before I get into that? This is how you know I'm in a depressive episode right now. I've been listening to a lot of Earl Sweatshirt recently. No, I'm not talking like his recent album. What was it? Live, Love, Laugh or some shit like that. No. I'm listening to like some rap songs. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Something like that, right? I don't do shit. I don't know, right? His second album, and Solace. Like that ass, it's me and my nibble and conscious, you feel me? One foot, or was it, what's the other line? One step in the tar pit of my ways, or something like that. I don't know. But like, it's like, usually when I listen to, like, it's crazy, for the first time, right? When I listen to music, when I listen to Earl Sweatshirt, it's like, I consciously think about like what's being said, because when I'm that type of music listener that only listens to music that sounds good, I don't really fucking care about what they be talking about. That's why I listen to fucking that's why I listen to Pierre Bourne, right? Like, Pierre, bro, if you really listen to what the fuck Pierre Bourne be saying, it's straight bullshit. It's like the weakest bars you ever heard, but it sounds good, right? His voice sounds good on, his beats are good. So that's why I listen to shit like that, right? That's why I listen to fucking, what's another rapper that's got like really terrible bars? That's why I listen to, no, never mind. I was about to say that's why I listen to like Swagger Boys, but their music doesn't sound good, but like they got funny ass lyrics. They're funny. Shouts out to them, Legaliza la heroína. But now when I listen to Earl, like, honestly, like it's not like, compared to my music, it's not really like ear candy that I usually listen to, right? But I take into account what he's saying, bro, and it's like, damn, I feel that. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yeah, no, me too, bro, me too. And where was I even going with this? But yeah, just know I'm in my Earl Sweatshirt era. You feel me? I think that's all I wanted to know. So I'm listening to Earl Sweatshirt. But yeah, about addressing shit. I wanted to address my past, not because, and what I mean by my past is like the bigotry in previous episodes. Not because nobody necessarily brought it up, but I feel like one day it might be brought up. So like, just refer to this episode if you need an answer to what the fuck I was saying, you know. So previous to this year, 2024 and backwards, from 2021 to 2024, basically Child Sway was bigotry, the podcast. If I end up releasing that last episode, there's a lot of shit that I said on here that I also repeat on here. My bad, I'm jacking swag. I know I'm not original, but yeah, it was just bigotry. The podcast, where like me and Brody, like aside from like the inside jokes, cause like that whole thing, it was like where we wanted to take it. We wanted it to be like some funny shit, haha, some lighthearted shit. Where it was just jokes. We wanted it to be like a comedy podcast or some shit. But the thing is, like, if you start a comedy podcast, you gotta be funny, you know? Like, you gotta be funny. You gotta be a comedian, right? You gotta have podcasts are usually like 30 to an hour. So you gotta have an hour long of funny monologue. You feel me? Neither of us are comedians. Neither of us are that funny. You feel me? We're only funny in context of inside jokes. So, you know what I mean? So like, when you would like at some point, no, we never came to the realization that the inside jokes weren't funny. Wouldn't be funny to like anybody else other than like me, him, and maybe like a friend or two. We never came to that realization, but like, I don't know, there's sometimes where like we would just turn off the inside jokes, and like outside of that there's no funny, right? There's no funny to be found outside of that when it came to us. So we were lost. We're like, what the fuck do we even say, bro? Like, there wasn't this level of like vulnerability that I currently have with this. Like, we weren't fucking talking about how we wanted to die and shit on here. So we're like, what do we say? What funny shit do we say? And I don't know why, but I mean, come on, when you okay, right? Teenage boys. Teenage boys. Shock humor. There we go. Like that goes to like sexually frustrated teenage boys shock value, bro. That's the funniest shit we could think of. Like, for real. Like, oh god. So there was just a whole bunch of bigoted and fucking ignorant and fucking and slurs that were said in the name of comedy, but they didn't really land. Like, you know, like the 9/11, like the planes on 9/11, they didn't fucking land, bro. So and I can make 9/11 jokes because I saw the towers fall down. So yeah, so, and it's not okay. I don't know about his part, right? I don't, because again, like, if you know, me and him, I don't feel like I really, like, I knew him, but like I didn't know his true intentions behind shit, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't, when he says shit like that, when he said bigoted shit, I don't know if he genuinely believed that shit, you feel me? I don't know if he was genuinely about that, you know, that bigoted shit. Whereas I would say it honestly just to try and get him to laugh, you know, Like I don't think I was ever like a bigoted person. I don't think I was ever a hateful person like that. You know what I mean? I was just pandering to my surroundings, you know? I was just repeating shit that I was hearing, that I heard, that was being said around me, you know? I had no sense of, like, again, I had no sense of self before. I still don't, but imagine, if I don't have a sense of self now, imagine having less than that, you feel me? Whatever the fuck less than that is, that's basically what I was before. So I had to find my identity within another person. I had to fucking shapeshift into a whole different person that I just genuinely wasn't. You know what I mean? And so that's when it, so from my part, that's where the ignorance and the hateful speech came from. Now, obviously, right, I'm not like that. I mean, if you're familiar, but like, do these look like the eyes of an ignorant, hateful person? I might be a little too like too brain rotted. If you're on football Twitter, you'd understand that reference. But yeah, no, like obviously, like I accept literally everyone, literally everyone. Like whatever you decide to identify as, you know, whatever, like I won't judge you based on shit that you can't control, unless maybe you're a pedophile, and you want to use that excuse. Cause are pedophiles born like that? They have to be, right? There's no way you make the conscious choice to be a fucking pedophile. I think you gotta be born like that, bro. There's no way, gang. There's no way, like. So yeah, unless you're a pedophile, like I have no room to critique you based on shit that you can't control, you know? Like I embrace you, I welcome you into any space that I'm in with open arms, you know? Chop Suey in its current form is a place for everyone. It's a place for everyone to feel comfort. Is a place for you to feel welcomed and loved, you know? My pants ripping? Or am I tripping? That rhymed. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like obviously Chop Suey in its current form is a place for everyone. Every normal person. When I say every normal person, that just means if you're not everyone except for Adolf Hitler and pedophiles. If you're not that, welcome to the club, my man. You feel me? But yeah. And like honestly, this shit like it, bro. Honest, like this. I was saying shit literally like a year back. You feel me? I was watching episodes from September of last year where I was saying crazy shit. Like, tell me why, when asked, what would I do if my kid came out of trans? Tell me why. I said, you want my genuine answer or the Chop Suey answer? And I was like, my Chop Suey answer is I would fucking kill the motherfucker. Well, why did I say that? Because I thought it was funny. I was pandering to Crody right next to me. You feel me? Because I thought that's what he wanted to hear. You feel me? I don't think he would have wanted to hear. Oh yeah, you know, I'd accept them. You know what I mean? Like, because I noticed how I didn't say the genuine answer. I said the Chop Suey answer, which unfortunately at the time that was the Chop Suey answer. But the Chop Suey answer now would just be like, embrace them. Duh. That's the Chop Suey answer now. And that's the genuine answer, you feel me? Like, well, my genuine answer is the Chop Suey answer. Because Chop Suey, this is not a character. This is real life. I'm really like this. Literally, like I'll talk to anyone like this. And I think that's a problem. I feel like I'll open up too easily, you know? Like, I feel like I'm not good with small talk. So like instead of you know, the hey, how are you, what's your name, I'll be like, I don't know, do you know I have an eating disorder? You know what I mean? Like, and I'll just try and get into some like deep conversation, because I don't know, I'm uncomfortable by small talk. I want every conversation I have with people to be significant, and I want it to like add some sort of not gratification, but like satisfaction to like my soul. You feel me? Like that's like that. I get that from having like a real genuine, you know, real genuine and honest conversation. That's what I get from that. I don't fucking want to hear about how your day was, or no. Not that, right? Not that. Because, like, if you answer honestly and genuinely how your day was, then okay, right? That's part of an honest conversation. But I don't want to... But don't be, like, good. You feel like I don't want bullshit small talk. But that's needed. Because sometimes going, like, jumping the gun too quick, that's just way too much for certain people. Well, no, that's just way too much for most people, to be honest. But... not for me though. Honestly, if you open up a conversation with like, oh, you know, I threw up all my food I ate last night for dinner. If you open up a conversation like that, fuck it, I'll open it, you know? We can get into that, you feel me? That's what me, you know? Like if you... So, when it comes to me, when you try and reach out, don't ever like be like, oh shit, is he gonna think this is weird? No, I'm not. Like, you hear what I'm saying, right? Like I give you my insecurities, I give you my truths, so you can feel comfortable giving yours. You know what I mean? Yep. Anyways, and you know what? Fam? I'm chilling right now. Was that manic? What was that episode that I just recorded? Was that manic? I don't think it was. I think I was level-headed about most shit. Did I talk about everything that I wanted to talk about? Like on my way here. Also, I said the N-word a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like in old episodes, I said the N-word a couple of times. That was just a result as growing up as a Hispanic teenager. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you have any Latino like friends, bro, and like at least in their teenage years, they've 100% said that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like they were 100% saying that shit like regularly. That shit's part of the Hispanic vocabulary. As wrong as it may be, right? I now recognize that's not my word to say, to be honest. So, yeah, at least out in public, or at least like yeah, at least out in public. That word, you will never hear me say that shit past 2024. Like in a public vicinity, you know. But yeah, that, and then what else did I want to talk about? Because like a lot of times I get back, like I stop the recording, I get in my car or whatever, right, and I'm like, fuck, I should have talked about this. Like, oh, I had this in mind before, but I fucking forgot to, because I don't know, my mind goes other places. But let me now like calculate. Now let me think back to what the fuck I genuinely wanted to talk about. I wanted to be honest. I wanted to address the past bigotry. I wanted to address, I guess, like my issues, like I always do. I got, okay, check mark, right? So check mark those two. The Earl Sweatshirt shit, I don't know why I wanted to announce that, but I wanted to announce that, or not announce that, but I just wanted to like say that. Said that. I think that's everything, gang. I'm not gonna lie. The New York joke, the 9/11 joke, yeah, those were predetermined. Those were like, that's sometimes this shit is like, I know I say I usually like black out when I record like these episodes, and for the most part I do, but like, yeah, no, that's it. I do black out. I don't think I'm gonna remember recording this, to be honest. I don't like when I watch this back, I'll be like, I said that, or I'll be like, I did that, cause yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just me having really bad memory, not necessarily blacking out. Again, early stage Alzheimer's, I don't know. Anyways, this thing is long enough. That's not what she said, unfortunately. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good rest of your month. Have a good rest of your year. Have a good rest of your life. I love every single one of you. And take care. Peace.